Oh God, you got to put that reaction in the episode.
Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Rachel's week of Big Brother 27. My girl brought the house down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to talk about everything that happened this week. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. This was definitely a fascinating week. Let's get into it. It was nice. It was fun to watch. I was behind on the feeds so much. So I can't even, but it was a nice week of Big Brother. The show
Yeah.
was good. And even hearing what was going on in the live feeds was good too. So, because I was like so
Yes.
behind.
Yeah, absolutely. I think my
But yeah.
favorite thing that Rachel did this week was tell Lauren, fuck around and find out.
Ooh,
And
ooh. Like, yeah, I was just like, oh my God. Like, Rachel, like, I loved that she put Riley up. I love
yeah,
that he went.
yes.
Like, I love that. I think that that's like the best thing because that will break up that side of the house a little bit more. Because like, if had he stayed, that Catherine Riley, uh, Lauren Vinny for that quad would have been something to be concerned about. And
Absolutely.
so now I feel like it opens Catherine up a little bit more. Not only all the stuff that we've been seeing, the clips from, Riley and his behavior. Man, go
Yeah,
go
which is
home and take care of that baby.
crazy.
Go ahead and take care of that baby. That's you got some things to do. Okay.
Well, I heard that he blocked his baby mama like
Yeah.
while she was pregnant, but
And all
yeah, should we
allegedly,
get
because we don't
into
know.
all of the Riley?
Allegedly, all of this. All of
Yeah,
this.
allegedly. Yeah,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah. But that's
But
the
should we
word of
get
the street.
into should we get into some of the things that Riley um has displayed?
Uh well, if you want to. I ain't
Uh,
really. If you want to, like
we ain't got to. I think it's enough out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I think what's
maybe you could
understood.
pick some top moments or something like that you want to talk about because I ain't got, I
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know,
it was just a lot. It's just like increasingly uncomfortable, I think, to
yeah.
watch. It was very
Yeah.
cringe. I think it was upsetting. Well, I understand that CBS, like, they have a brand to protect. So
Mhm.
they're not going to edit him in the light that he was
Yeah, because they
actually,
was editing it for the showmans, the
yeah, for the
showmans.
show. Man, they made it seem like this man was just head over heels and
I
like
mean,
loving
and
all over Catherine.
he
He
is head
is.
over heels, but it's like that has nothing to do. Your feeling has nothing to do with how you're operating with someone and how you're treating them and whether you're operating from a scary place with them feelings.
Yeah,
Stalkers
yeah,
feel some type
yeah.
of thing about the person they stalking.
Right. Yeah, and
But
I am so interested like to understand Catherine's point of view in all of this
girl,
because her
same.
confessionals were so problematic to me because I'm like as someone who stated that you are a feminist, I think that
Hmm.
these are behavior. I would assume that these are behaviors that you would be well aware are very much so red flags and
Hmm.
dangerous. Like
Hmm.
the way that he was even to other contestants. If you just
Hmm.
take, even if you take out how he treated you, what you saw him, how he responded to other women in the house, how he was talking to other people or about other people, all the
Hmm.
cussing and like just the
Hmm.
aggressive nature that he had, you would think
Hmm.
that she would be like, hold up, wait a minute. And I don't
Hmm.
know if she was um a little scared and she felt like she had to comply a little
Hmm.
bit just to like keep the peace,
Hmm.
understanding that this is a game and like this
Hmm.
is clearly a number for her at the same
Hmm.
time. But
Hmm.
I'm so curious because there's things out there saying that her parents allegedly have been like writing to CBS to make sure that she's
Hmm.
okay. They've been in comments under people's TikToks and
Hmm.
Facebooks just saying like she doesn't like this man. He's not welcome when they come out the house and like
Hmm. I mean,
talking
they
about
don't know what
potential.
she, they don't know what she likes because she obviously
Right.
likes him. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I've also heard things that she's not necessarily in good communication with her family and that there's some sort of rift there. But all of it is just hearsay. We don't know.
Hearsay.
Like it's
Yeah.
all allegedly, whatever. We don't know. But the thing that I think that is that is throwing us the most is just her intro package saying she's a feminist.
Feminist,
But
right?
I'm wondering if CBS is like, oh, what's your gimmicky thing going to be in the intro package? And maybe she's like a little bit like not necessarily a feminist, but she thinks she's like, kind of ice queen sort of person. And she thinks like she just like, oh, that seems like that could fit with my persona of like, I'm an ice queen or whatever. Or maybe and she just went with it. And it's really not like a foundational part of her, like who she is, because it's
Yeah,
not giving that. And I'm not even saying it on a like critical in a critical manner. I'm saying it in
yeah,
a way of like, I almost wonder if she has trauma in her past that has pushed her into this space, and
yeah,
she aspires maybe to be a feminist, or she aspires to be like F men because of whatever experience she's had. And she's not able to like really live that, and
yeah.
not saying feminism is f men, but it is like f the patriarchy.
Right,
And
right.
so like it's like, when he's displaying all these behaviors that go in line with that sort of system of thought, it's a little it's a little interesting,
Yeah, very much
so
so. Yeah,
yeah.
glad to see him gone. But yeah, should we go ahead and get into the nominations? So at the beginning, at the top of the week, Rachel nominated Mickey, Morgan, and Vince. Excellent nominations. Even
Hmm.
if Mickey and Morgan did not go home, I was just
Hmm.
happy that they got that gut check. Like they got that reality
Yeah,
check.
yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, motherfuckers, y'all in the
Yeah.
game too, and y'all asses can hit that block real
Yeah.
quick. Keep playing with people. Keep playing.
Right, right,
So let's
right.
get into the Mickey and Morgan of it all because they was in a lot. They was doing a
Yeah.
lot this week,
Yeah.
specifically Mickey. And
Mhm.
I have been wanting to just this love hate relationship that I'm having with her because she has
Right,
so much
right.
potential to
Mhm.
be a great player, but it's like the character things that are coming out
Mhm.
when she's under this pressure. I think
Mhm.
it's the pressure that's like pushing her into a place that she's not conscious of because she's
Mhm.
saying the one thing, doing another.
Mhm.
But yeah, so after she got nominated, Will, Ava, Morgan, and I think Ashley were all sitting
Mhm.
down, and she was just going in. Have you seen any of
Mhm.
those clips?
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
she was
yeah,
just talking, like just going in on like they showed some of it on the episode, like
yeah,
when she was just like very like, oh, woe is me, and all this stuff. Like for me, like the way I feel about Mickey is also torn, but it's not from a space of like I think she could be a good player if she didn't have. I think the only thing that makes her in line of like being a good player is the stuff that we don't like. Like to be
yeah.
honest, like I think it's her
I see that.
heavy-handed mafia-ness that can make her. It's like Boston Robbish. Like I think we were
Yeah.
watching some other show and you compare somebody to Boston Rob. Who was the girl? Say you compared
Yes.
her. I was
Say.
like, no, this girl gives Boston Rob a little bit, but like not like in terms of like heavy-handedness. Like
Right.
what I think you think too, and but she's just got a little bit. She's wearing thin a little bit, and maybe also like there's a way that sometimes men can be bossy and women can't, so there may be some of that. Like if she was a man doing this, maybe it would still be more effective. But
Yeah.
I think that thread of her game is like literally the thing that is only thing that makes her a good player. And like she seems to like people. There's a social aspect, right?
Yeah.
But there's just something about that I think is her, to be honest. Like I think that she's just a heavy-handed woman, a
Yeah.
heavy-handed person. And I think that part of that is just it's unlikable, like just from the people having to deal with that, and
Yeah.
so I think that this result would have happened. I think she just that's who she is. You get what I'm saying? Like she's gonna have a personal growth moment, I think, in order
Yeah.
for her to operate differently in the game. And then I don't know if she would be as effective. Maybe if she leaned more into her social game, she could be as still as effective. But I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's that
Um,
piece that I feel like isn't conscious. Like, because you are upset, right? Like, you are saying all of these things that possibly you would not have said if you weren't in this position. And I feel like when you're under that pressure in these games, you
mhm,
have to pull back a little bit. Like, even if
mhm,
you want to say something like, the girl ain't changed, she's still nasty,
mhm,
conniving, and F her, and all the
mhm.
things, like, you can be thinking that. Go say it in a confessional, but,
Oh, for
like,
sure.
don't say it to your peers where it could potentially get back to
Mhm.
whoever it is that you're talking about, because it is
Mhm.
still a game. And so
Yeah.
that's where I'm like, there's a little bit of disappointment in her gameplay, because I'm like,
Mhm.
that's the piece where I thought her social game was gonna be the thing that was going to carry her. And it felt
Mhm.
like it was for so long. And then as soon as she
Mhm.
became HOH, it's like she just became mafia boss, and
Mhm.
like the
Mhm.
personality just completely switched. And it's like, no,
Mhm.
girl, you need to bring back in the sweetness, that I pray over
Mhm.
you and I
Mhm.
love you in key moments,
Mhm.
because I don't even think it's the heavy. I think the heavy handedness would even be taken better if it wasn't
Mhm.
mixed with I love you one day and I hate you the
Mhm.
next.
Yeah, and I mean, I could see that point. But yeah, yeah, no, I agree with you when you were talking about like these nominations being excellent,
Yeah,
and it was good for them because I think like the biggest thing that I don't think that they made exactly clear is that like all three of them were coming for Rachel, and
Rachel,
they try
right.
to put that Morgan one up there as if like it was retribution for her saying she's on the jury when it's more so that like because Rachel said that now Morgan's coming for her because she's
Right.
like, psh, bitch, like that Morgan
Yeah.
didn't like that at all. And so
Yeah.
it's not the comment per se as retribution. It's like because she said the comment, now Morgan is coming for her. So I think, and then Vinny, you know, of course, it's like she put them all up there. It was great. I don't like how she. Do you want to get into like the veto of it all
Yeah.
and stuff like that? I don't like how she handled like the conversation with Lauren. So Lauren won the veto and she was really, I think, very open for persuasion. Like that
Yeah.
girl, like I think she could have got her, you know? But the whole the veto onward was just like it was high drama. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the veto ceremony. I would have loved to see Rachel be like, Lauren, I told you beforehand that who my replacement nominee was. Like she said it a little bit, but she didn't say it outright. I wanted
Yes.
her to be like, I told you my replacement nominee was going to be Riley. I gave you the opportunity to make your choice. You chose Vince. Riley, take a seat, whatever.
Yeah.
But I would have
No, that would
liked
have been
for
some bad
everyone
ass
to
shit though, for real. Like,
because
say
I'm
it for the
like,
whole house.
yeah, because I'm like, I need everybody to be clear that like that was like Lauren knew, and
Yeah.
so it's interesting. But what'd you think about all of the veto stuff and everything like that?
I loved it. I love that everybody was scrambling. Like, this is Big
Mm-hmm.
Brother. This is the Big Brother that we came
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
watch, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I love that Rachel is in the house, because she's bringing an element that I don't think we would have seen with this cast without her being there. Everybody, I feel like, is playing a very much so like more timid game per se. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even when Ava, even though Ava put up three big targets, she did
Mm-hmm.
it in such a, I mean, it's
Yeah, yeah,
cool,
yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, and like
Mm-hmm.
she gets to play the whole like this is too much, and so it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
feel like gameplay and strategy. It just feels
Mm-hmm.
like I'm just being fair. It is what it
Mm-hmm.
is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I loved every moment of it. Like I said, my favorite thing was when Rachel Riley said, fuck around and find out, and she fucked around and
Mm-hmm.
found out. She fucked around and found
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know why Lauren ended up admitting to to Riley and Catherine that she was told that it would be Riley.
She did that? She did?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
was that came out
yes.
in the live feeds or something like that? Because
Yeah, I think that was
I
a
haven't
live feed. I
I didn't
can't
watch I
tell.
didn't watch live feeds after Veto. I
Yeah,
did
it's a
not
whole.
watch live.
I think this is a life feed thing, but yeah, she
Okay,
ended
okay.
up telling them, and I'm like, you didn't have to admit it, because everybody was starting to believe that it might have been said, but wasn't exactly sure what was said, and it was alluded to. But
Mm,
I don't know. I guess her heart is just so heavy
mm.
with the idea that she was lying,
Ah.
and she ended up saying something. And I'm like, I don't know why you did that, because you make an enemy low key out of Catherine,
Catherine, yeah.
who probably would have been your next number one after Vince.
Okay, well, talk to me about then the live feeds because like busy ass week. Did not get to catch the live feeds after the veto. So how was the fallout from that for real, for real? Like how was Riley acting? Because he gives me that he probably blew up. I don't know. Was he huffy and puffy around the house or no?
No. I mean, he blew up
Oh.
from being on the block,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't blow up at Lauren, because Lauren is, America's sweetheart. Like, it
Mm-hmm.
was just like a,
No, I'm saying
oh,
at Rachel. That's what I would think he would blow up at.
at Rachel, did he? but not to the extent that I thought he was. He did it behind her back, of course. Like he had his
Mm-hmm.
little rage moments and
Mm-hmm.
fuck her and da 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 da. She fucking told me
Mm-hmm.
I was safe and we were fucking
Mm-hmm.
working with her. You know, he did his whole
Mm-hmm.
little thing, but it
Mm-hmm.
was nothing out of what we would anticipate from Riley for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, but Rachel did her big one with this one. I was
yeah,
like,
she did.
okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
Rachel.
yeah, and Catherine,
Um,
she had her moments too where she was crying and she was upset,
mm-mm.
and Lauren, she kept saying like, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry," and the anger was never directed towards Lauren for taking Vince off the block. It was always
Mm,
directed towards
Rachel.
Rachel
Yeah.
after, because Catherine and Briley had a moment with Rachel. And she pretty much said, like, we can work together and you guys would be safe,
Mm-hmm.
because she talked to
Mm-hmm.
everybody in the house when she
Mm-hmm.
first got HOH.
Mm-hmm.
And so they weren't expecting that. They thought that they were
Mm-hmm.
solidified with not necessarily an alliance, but like
Mm-hmm.
at least a working relationship. And so that's why
Mm-hmm.
Riley was a little thrown off, and also Catherine
Yeah, yeah,
by the
no.
the renom. But
Rachel said, shoo, shoo,
yeah,
like,
no, for
and
real.
it wasn't
Yeah,
even a game. Like, everybody, like, how are we going to get the showmances? Or Morgan, how are we going to get
yeah,
the showmances? Nobody wants to put him up to them. Rachel, one shot,
yeah,
and she
and
ain't
that's
missed.
it.
But yeah, no, I like this. I like this. I love it. I love the way the house is now going to be. So, Vince's vote. Because like I said, wasn't in the live feeds. Did we know he was gonna go in that direction? I know they got this little alliance. I don't know if that alliance is gonna be real. I don't trust Vince in anything. You
Yeah, I
know,
don't trust him in a goddamn thing.
yeah, he don't.
I
I don't
don't.
even trust him in the Lauren, him and Lauren final two,
Yeah,
except for the fact that I think that he thinks he can beat her. So it's best for him. It's a selfish thing to take her along.
yeah.
I think he thinks he can beat her.
Well, they only
Um,
brought Vince into the alliance because they know Vince is connected to other people. And so
mm,
Vince is supposed to be kind of like that middleman shield because he wasn't in the original conversation when they were talking
mm-hmm,
about the
mm-hmm,
alliance. They were kind of
mm-hmm,
like, we
mm-hmm.
need one more person, and that one more person ended up being Vince.
I don't know. It's like so. So who's in that thing now? Like, and is it
It's
real? What's your
Will,
thoughts on it?
Rachel, Vince, and Ashley. And I'm
That,
missing a fifth.
yeah, you are. Keanu.
No, Keanu's not in it.
Keanu ain't in it.
Keanu's not in it.
God,
Keanu can't be in it because he runs his mouth too much.
for sure. Is it Kelly?
Yeah, they
Because she
kind of
runs her
set it
mouth
up
too
like
much
a
too.
no, it's not Kelly. Who else is
Ashley,
in that thing?
Will, Ava, probably.
Yeah, nope,
No,
it's
not
not
Ava.
Ava.
Ava's not in it.
Nope, because Ava and Vince don't get
Is it
along.
Mickey or Morgan? Is Morgan?
Yeah, Morgan.
Morgan,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, yeah,
Yeah, because
Morgan.
they all
So the
bonding with
idea they
Morgan
kind of set it up
ass.
like a cookout
Bruh.
type of thing where everybody got their like person outside
They've been
of
trying to do that this whole
yeah,
gal.
it's like
Come
everybody
on.
got their person outside of the alliance. Rachel has Keanu, Vince kind of has Keanu and Lauren, and
Yeah, he's got,
possibly
yeah. Everybody
Catherine.
else,
But
like
yeah, right,
Kelly,
right, right,
like,
exactly. Yeah, which is why Vince
yeah.
was brought into it because it's like he is aligned with everybody on that
That's
side.
interesting.
Oh, yeah,
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I gotta see. I'm so gonna catch up. Like, as y'all can probably see, I'm out of town. Whatever. But once I get settled back, I am going to be catching up on the live feeds. Like, I don't like to jump in right quick. I gotta know what
yes,
happened before. So
yes, you
I'm
got
gonna
to know
catch
what's
up,
happening. Yeah,
some quick updates and stuff like that. But I do feel like this is the best thing for everybody because like it breaks up that other side of the house a little bit more. I think it's even better than Mickey leaving. I think it's
yeah,
even better than Morgan leaving. Let me
absolutely,
think.
absolutely,
Riley leaving. Yeah, I think it's better
yeah,
than any of them because they halfway have like this. They're the real frenemies. Like they have a halfway like frenemy like relationship with them, but they don't really have that with Riley.
right,
They don't. He's more of an enemy than a frenemy. So in terms of Vince's vote, because I actually was surprised, but like I said, it's probably because I wasn't watching the live feeds. Like, were you surprised by Vince's vote, or like what was this? Is
I
this
was
his
it
allegiance to
did
this
to
group or
me. It
what?
Yeah, it gave me the perception that he was back and forth because he was promising both of them
Mm-hmm.
safety. He told Riley and he also told Morgan both of them like
Mm-hmm.
no matter what, I will choose you. So he was in a
Mm-hmm.
pickle and it was not clear through his conversations because he was having the same conversation with everyone. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I it was up in the air. It was kind of like he was the deciding vote almost.
He was the deciding
Yeah.
vote to be like because I counted it when I was looking at the votes. I was like, I need five, and I was like, oh damn, Kelly, Keanu, and I hate that Rachel doesn't have more control of Keanu's vote. Like I would love that the way they're
Yes.
working together. But anyway, I was like Kelly, Keanu, Catherine. I was like, I think I was who else was I counting? I can't remember who I was counting. Lauren
Yeah.
and then Vince. And so I just was like, oh, Morgan's she's gone. Riley's gonna be still here. And then when I saw Vince, I was like, what? What? I was a little bit confused by that one. So I gotta catch
Yeah.
up and figure
Yeah.
out where that came from and what is that the allegiance to this, or is it just that like for me. I feel like Vince, in a way, is still in a great position. He's still just
Mhm.
in such a great position. He's it's just even with Riley gone, it's like he's in such a great position
Yeah,
still.
and the thing is, right, like the other side of the house, the Laura, like slightly Catherine, right, like Keanu, he can go back to Lauren and Keanu and say like, "Look, man, like I'm so sorry. Like I felt like I was pushed up against the wall. I didn't know what to do." And they're just gonna forgive him. Same thing with Kelly. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like they have not seen how his behave. They don't see the pattern in his
They
behaviors
don't. They
and
don't.
say like, "I can't trust him." They just keep trusting him, right? If
Yeah.
he betrays the other side because now he's in this alliance with them, the
Mm-hmm.
judges,
Mm-hmm.
all of them are gonna say, "Fuck you, Vince." So he knew he had to vote with them in a sense because he can use his charm and
Mm-hmm.
charisma on the other side of
Mm-hmm.
the house over and over and over again because
Mm-hmm.
Keanu has been told over and over, and Riley, both of them were told by Rachel, you need to watch out for Vince, and they
Mm-hmm.
just hand on the Bible, that is
Mm-hmm.
my dog. So it's like
Yeah,
so it's
no.
like you are here and you're gonna have to learn someday, but you don't want to. And so I
Yeah.
think Vince he has that to his advantage, which is why he's
Mm-hmm.
well positioned. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So
One thing I do want to say, this is not a strategic thing. This is a I like the HOH comp. Jumping back, I loved it.
oh yeah,
I loved all the screams. I'm a
yeah,
slasher girl. I loved the HOH
that
comp,
was
and I was
cute.
saying to myself, I was like, they love goo all the time. This is a perfect spot for some red goo to fly off the people
Right,
and them to walk
right.
in
That
there.
would have been good.
I was like, but maybe it's too triggering for people or something like that. Maybe it would be like too traumatic or whatever. I
Maybe.
don't know. But do we know
Yeah.
who the new HOH is? Like, I don't.
Yeah, I
I
don't
have.
know. I don't know
Oh, should
yet.
I'm like, should we pause and look
Yes, let's look. Let's look.
like, okay, yeah. I want it to be somebody like Ashley or Will. I don't want.
Vince.
Oh, fuck. Oh God, you got to put that reaction in the episode. Because, oh my God, not. Who do you think he's coming for? Like this. Horrible,
This gonna be a good. It's
horrible.
gonna be. It's gonna make for a good television week though, because we don't know what the fuck this man is gonna do.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Oh my God, who is he even gonna come for? Like, I think. I mean, is this thing with Rachel real? You get what I'm saying? Like, because he's I personally think he's gonna come for the Rachel side. To be honest, like I think he's gonna come for the Rachel side. I think he's gonna stick with it, who he was originally aiming at. I think he's going to come for them because he's like his goal is to play the middle, and he's probably going to just be like, okay, we got one down on this side. I can't
Yes.
not too much on my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he not too much on this side. Like I got to flip back over here, and he's going
Yeah.
to over on the Rachel side of it be like, so one of these MFs got to go. So I think he's
Yeah.
probably gonna do a Rachel Ava, since Ava put him up last time, and maybe like a Will, because I don't know
Yeah.
how strong his relationship. Oops, I don't know how strong his relationship is with Will, and so I feel like I could see Nom's like, oh Ashley, bitch, like
Yeah.
bitch,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Ashley's
It's
definitely
gonna
probably
be
gonna go up.
Rachel, Ashley, and I can't remember who the other person I said was. Ava.
Ava.
That's what I think the noms are going to be. Because he wants to play the middle,
Yeah.
and if one side's too big, you know, fuck this alliance he just made. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he knows they all
He
don't like
about to
him
show
for
his
real.
he's gonna have to show his cards, and
Yeah,
then if there's
yeah.
a renom, he's definitely gonna have to show his cards. He's not gonna be able to get himself out of this, which is why I'm happy
I
he's
mean,
HOH.
I think his renom is going to just be still from that side. If it's Ashley comes down, Will's going up. If Ava comes, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
what's happening. He's not going to touch. I don't think he's going to touch Morgan, Mickey, unless he's. Is he also fed up with Mickey? Because everybody seems fed up with Mickey.
No,
So yeah,
he's
I
not.
don't think he's going to touch Morgan. I don't think he's going to touch Mickey. I don't think he's going to touch Catherine,
Lauren
Lauren, and I don't think he's going to touch Catherine or
or
Keanu or
Keanu.
Kelly.
Yeah.
I just think it's Rachel. It's that four. One of them
Yeah.
is going home this week, and that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but that is the way
Ooh,
the
the
game
cookie has
goes.
crumbled, and this was the walk
Yeah.
home. So
Fuck, them skinny arms got it.
yeah,
Morgan, I really thought Morgan, she was talking big stuff. I thought she was gonna do something good with the walk off because she has such strong arms. Even when they were playing the OTEV, competition, we didn't talk about that also.
yeah,
But for OTEV, I could see through the cement looking, stuff. I could see her formation of her arms. I was like, God, this
yeah. No,
girl's
yeah.
like,
She
she's
got some
got
biceps on
guns.
her. Yeah,
Yeah, so
especially
I
for her
really,
small frame.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, oh my girl. Okay. But yeah,
It's
OTEV,
gonna be a
OTEV was
week.
cute. It was cute.
It
We
was.
like backwards, I don't have any huge thoughts, but I'm like, I guess Lauren really is a super fan because she keeps like, I think, I did see like on some of the live feed updates, she was doing the strategy of stashing names and stuff like that, and that helped her to win. And I think it's stuff like that when these people fake like they're super fans and they don't
Yeah,
know that how you're supposed to play a specific game or
yeah.
whatever. But it is what it is. But yeah, we're in for a week then.
We are in for a week. I think
Uh,
that is all of this
mhm,
week. Interested to see what Kelly does again. Every week it
mhm,
seemed like she's stirring the pot in some form
mhm,
or fashion. It was
mhm.
hilarious to hear her say in the confessional, "I keep doing this, and I don't know why." And I was just gonna be like,
I
"Girl,
did
get out." I want to see her back on the block. Somebody put her back on the block. But she is the best person at this point to take to the final two because it's
for
like at this
sure.
point you're not playing with no strategy.
Hmm. No one
You
respects
can't
her
lead
game.
no
Yeah,
conversations unless you are HOH. And even
yeah,
then, it's like, so
yeah. No, I didn't think that moment was hilarious. I was just like this, like she. I don't like them casting people like this. Like, just
yeah,
stop, just stop.
yeah.
It's like she
I
saw
have
a tougher
seen a
season, and it's just
like,
like, it's
I
just
have seen an
over.
abundance of comments on TikTok of them saying like, y'all, please just do super fans or do like a second chance
Hmm.
episode with people
Hmm.
like, best players to have never won type of thing
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
we tired of this and I'm absolutely with them. Like
Yeah.
I need the people who are gonna be in there studying. Like I want you to be
Hmm.
day one, this happened, day two, this
Yeah.
happened. Like,
They need to
yeah,
do that a super fan season for sure. Like,
yeah,
just do it. Just do it.
yes.
Let's see how it goes. Because maybe it'll be so crazy. Like, so maybe it'll be bad. Maybe it'll be like, oh, everybody's doing too much of the gamey stuff that it
Yeah.
doesn't actually result in a good gameplay. But I just feel like it will. Just like try it, CBS. Try it. Try it. Try
Yeah, but they
it.
can split it up. Split it up for people who are like serious about having a really good social game, people who want to play super
Oh,
hard, and then people
yeah.
who want to be comp beasts. Like
Yeah.
like break it up into a third like
Yeah.
that, and like just give
Yeah.
us a good season, please,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah,
Um,
well,
but yeah, that's all for this episode. We will catch
mhm,
you next week.
mhm,
Excited to see what goes down in the
mhm,
BB house.
right.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and we will catch you for the next episode. Bye.
All right, bye.